science should encourage mankind instead of wasting resources on solving momentary problems. To focus on the technologies of the future: nanotechnology, biotechnology, information technology, cognitive technology, genetics, and robotics. Doing so will allow us to find new sources of energy, create fundamentally new architecture and transportation, allow unprecedented developments of human cognitive abilities, refine artificial intelligences and brain-computer interfaces, simulate complex systems, create humanoid robots and cyborgs, and with the help of nanorobots, we may develop manageable matter. Find ways to transfer one's personality to an artificial carrier. Yet what we need is...
It's like the movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp. You know how
I don't think I saw that one.
Okay, well, in the movie, they're trying to essentially do what transhumanism is trying to attempt by year 2045. Look into it, brothers and sisters, if you haven't heard of it. The 2045 initiative, where they want to be able to extract the human consciousness and put it into a machine so that it can live forever. That's what the Father has offered us through his means of creating us into an immortal body, right? So he puts our consciousness, our soul, into a holding cell, and then he can remove it and put us into an immortal body his way, right? And this is what the transhumanism movement is trying to attempt without him.
Yeah, it reminds me of that. There's an old movie from the 70s called Logan's Run. It's either the 70s or early 80s. And it was about this dystopian society in the future that was ran by these elites, and like they chose people through this lottery system to die, but they didn't tell them they were going to die. They told them that they were going to be, like, I guess, reincarnated or something. And they would, like, take them to this arena where they would be, like, elevated into the air. They would, like, anti-gravity. They would be, like, sucked up into the air, and then they'd be shot with lasers and vaporized. And they told them that their souls would go back. If I can remember this right, their souls would go back into the new babies that were being born. So that way they do population control with their limited resources in this futuristic society. But they also, you were special if you were chosen to be reborn, right? Okay. But literally, they're just killing people. So, it's a very dystopian world. And that, to me, Ken, that's the way I see this promise of transhumanism, is that they claim they can take your soul out of your physical body, keep it alive, and put it into something else. But as far as I understand, only God can do that.
Only the Father.
Only the Father can do that. So that's a huge lie from the enemy that's coming, because when they claim to take you to a procedure to extract your consciousness and put it into a different computer or android body or whatever, so that you can live forever, now you'll just wake up in Sheol. When you go in for that procedure, you'll just wake up in Sheol, and some AI or some unclean spirit will be animating that android type body instead of you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. If people would just acquiesce to the Father's ways and just understand what is promised to them, if they could just repent and go into covenant with him and trust in his means of attaining that type of immortality that they so desire, right? Then it would just be so much simpler.